Football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Buriram United with the corner. They're first. He shifted it to the flank. Beckham with the cross. Spain are looking to go forward now.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Buriram United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. He's through here. Raul. Otto. Bayer catches it safely.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Busquets gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Khan with the clearance. Always onto this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. David Villa! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Lampard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Raul. That is good alertness. David Villa might just make this. He's found the... David Villa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spain have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Spain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is at least... And a header! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Raul had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Now that's well seen too. Otto. He could be in here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
And that has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. So we've reached the hour mark. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. David Villa.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's good play. And now they can spring out of defence. Pings in across. Oh, what a climb! He should have put that one away.
Villa really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos does well to stand firm and defend it. And that has put paid to that.
Buriram United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Busquets clears it away. Desperate defending required here. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Lowe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Buriram United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Van der Vaart. Kane. And he's got the beating of his man. And the pass is intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Drogba. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Promise.
Xavi Alonso. And he's been shifted off it. White. Cruyff. Cruyff! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's been cut out. Well played. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Rice. And they're quick to get it back. Caught offside that time. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dink through. Drogba. Xavi Alonso. He's gone forward. Messi. And it's Drogba. Iniesta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. And here's Suarez. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Shot a goal! It's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Xavi Alonso, and that's really well manoeuvred. Messi, and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's beaten the last man. And now they can clear their lines. Cannavaro. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Otto could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it. Hits one! They've done it! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Thinks one through. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, sweet feet. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Xavi Alonso. Conte. Luis Suarez. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And that's not going to reach. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Half an hour gone in the second half. Camavinga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. David Villa. Beckenbauer.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good take and a great hit! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you along with us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation. It's Totti! Chips him off it and wins back the ball. Do you think this turns on, Jim?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive line.
Great run on the overlap here. João Cancelo. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cáceres. Cáceres made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João.